Hi, welcome to my channel about embedded systems, fischertechnik and robotics. The focus of this video is obviously my driving robot Discovery, running embedded Linux, programmed in Python using 2 battery packs, as well as a ventilator or a fan here to indicate that the program is running, the algorithm. An LED to show that there is something in the trajectory changing, 2 front sensors, sonar and the USB camera. Last time I tried to solve a problem why it didn't run. Eventually I turned off the camera and then lo and behold everything in driving worked, so there is a problem to solve. Another thing is that I noticed that I made a thinking mistake in the algorithm, which has everything to do with distance. So the program that I had initially made was diversity below 30 centimeters to those objects right here, and everything above 30 centimeters, it doesn't ignore that, in the sense that it doesn't make a difference. Later on I added that like 35, 40, 45, etc. until some 60 centimeters, and then I was surprised nothing worked. But so everything above 30 centimeters limit is being ignored in the algorithm. All fine, but the question is still, why does it run without the camera and why does it not run with the camera? So that is where my focus is now, how to change that. And therefore I change now to screencast. So screencast environment with 2 terminals, 3 terminals actually, but these 2 are about to log into the controller. This is to check, for me, using this one to control, to check on the battery levels, but I yet have to change this address right here, and then this is for displaying the images taken by the camera, which is currently disabled. So I'll have to set things. So everything has been set now, and I am holding at camera action 0, which is commented out, and if you've seen the previous episode you know why, because camera action doesn't allow to drive. And when I go back in the code, where do I set distance? That is the one, and get current distance. Okay, but here it sets a distance, and it needs a speed. So let's move on to another one where it does drive. And actually it should drive there. Right now it will drive. So go. Let me put the camera in a better position. And that's it. Again, operational closed file, but it drives with a rather good speed. So that is no problem. Now I will do the same thing on 30 centimeters, kind of. Yep. And engage the camera. So looking for camera action 0, which is here. Let's do it again. This is for sending the images, and there is no driving at all involved. And oh, there it is. This is very interesting. So camera 0 is not culprit, as it shows. And let's go on with it, because this is interesting. And it slowly progresses. And operation closed. But most interestingly, this doesn't make it slow down, or it doesn't make it not drive. So I have to look further. Didn't expect this to happen. So the next thing is testing with camera action 1. And where is camera action 1? Just action. No. Is here. And this should be sufficient. Let's take a look at the battery settings. Okay, that's enough. So let's put the camera the robot back into position and make another run. And it is clear now that with camera action 1 it doesn't drive at all. So whatever is the reason, there's something very strange on it. How many times is it being called at all? I have to look for camera action 1 in the data file, and then disable it, see if it runs again, but I think it does, and then see again. So let's have a look. So data file, looking for action 1, not found at all. That's curious. So width is not in the data file. Action 2 is, action 3 is. So yeah, right. So it goes through that one. Which is, so the distance smaller than 4. And 6, alright. So this is curious. Alright, how about 3 then? It's not activated, but it is certainly in the file. And this is for which condition? Smaller or equal to 4. So this is all for from the first run, not from the run after that. This is still from the run that the robot actually was driving. And has nothing to do with the second attempt. Noteworthy. So, how to find out the rest, why it doesn't drive? Because that is what I expect to be in the data file, which it isn't. So, now the interesting question is, now I can't use obviously the data file. How can I see how many times each action is being called? Well, each action number corresponds with this number, or let me say this number. So ending with 0 is action 0 and so forth. So most files are 0, then 2, 1. For 1 is there are 2, none for 2, 2 for 3, and let's see, for 11 there's nothing. 12 only 2, and 1 and 2 and 3 are all for the small distances. So if they are like here and nothing above 30, which raises the question, why does it do it? So let me go back to action 1, because obviously that one does not do it, and see if it drives again, which I expect it will. And then show now some nice pictures. So, okay, let's stop this. It doesn't do it anymore. Which brings me to the next ones. So it is for today, 19th of January. Let's take an early one, this one. Really great, but it's okay. But still remains the question, why not? And right now I can't figure it out. One time it does, one time it doesn't. Curious. I'm curious and not happy. So with these mysteries going on, camera action versus driving, non-driving, and why not, including a data file that doesn't get updated for some reason. I think it has to be postponed to next time. Plenty of things to solve, plenty of things to find out. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment or suggestion and click the bell for notification. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram, and you can also support via PayPal, Ko-fi and by becoming a patron. Please visit my website, visit my Patreon site, visit my Ko-fi site, and on my website many more projects, fischertechnik, embedded systems and robotics. This is going to be continued, obviously. For now, stay safe, have a great day, take care, bye.